We just added a brand new funnel to Pretty Dashboard, and we're going to go over that today. So the funnel that we're going to be building out today is an Evergreen Masterclass funnel with a Tripwire upsell. What exactly is an Evergreen Masterclass? You may have heard it before, and you may have heard the word webinar before. It's pretty much the same thing as a webinar. It's just been rebranded more recently into calling it a masterclass. I think it sounds better personally. So essentially an Evergreen Masterclass is just a masterclass that is pre-recorded that after they sign up for your masterclass, they will be able to access. You can have it maybe, access later on, but for the most part, it's kind of an evergreen thing that they can always go and access after they've signed up. So all it is a video that you upload and it's on autopilot now. Instead of doing like what a live masterclass is, you performing live on Zoom, on video, on wherever platform you are presenting your masterclass, that would be a live masterclass. So this is an evergreen masterclass, and evergreen just means that it's always gonna be there. So we're gonna build that out today on Pretty Dashboard. If you don't know what Pretty Dashboard is, it's a platform where you can put your beauty business online and automate everything while you sleep. So you can build your funnels, you can build your website, you can build your email lists and everything all in one place. And the cool thing about this funnel is it's going to be available to be used as soon as you finish this video. You can sign up to Pretty Dashboard and use this funnel template that we have created for you. You can change it up and make it however you want. You could scrap it and make an entirely new masterclass funnel if you want, but it's there for you if you want it. And it's completely free to try. You can sign up for Pretty Dashboard today for free without using your credit card at all, and you can just start building out your website and your funnels free for 2 weeks. So head over to prettydash.co and get building. Now, if you want to see more videos like this where I go through all the different funnels on Pretty Dash and how to set them up, please subscribe and rate and do all the YouTube things so that way more people can find these funnels as well. Okay, pretty builders, let's get building. So let's go over the flow of this Evergreen Masterclass funnel. So when your person lands on your sales page, if they decide they want to sign up for your masterclass, they will click a button that will sign them up for the masterclass, which ends up being a pop-up sign-up form. So they'll sign up in the form, and then they will be brought to their next page, which is going to be a Tripwire upsell. So this page is going to be where we sell a premium workbook that will go with the masterclass if they decide to. They do not have to purchase this. So they can click yes and it will bring them to a checkout, or they can click no and it'll bring you to the thank you page. If they click yes, they will be taken to a checkout to purchase the book, and then they will be brought to the thank you as well. And on the thank you page, there will be a button to take them to the masterclass page, which is the last page of the funnel. So we're gonna go through this funnel today and I'll show you how to set it all up and how you should go about building out your masterclass page. Now, you can use the template that we have here ready to go. You can drag and drop your photos and words into it, or you could just take this as a learning lesson and build your own masterclass funnel customized to your liking. All right, so we're back in the builder and we're gonna go ahead and start building out this funnel. So let's head up here to My Sites and Funnels and we will click Create a Funnel and just build a brand new one. So you're gonna head over to Webinar Funnels and then click Evergreen Masterclass plus Tripwire page. Okay, now that it's populated, let's go over a few of the settings and get everything kind of ready to go before we start linking everything up and building out this funnel. So we'll first start with the general settings and we'll name our masterclass. We already have it named right here, but if you need to rename it, go ahead and enter the correct name here in the title section, because when someone purchases anything or they get any emails from you through this funnel, it's gonna say this title. So if you just have the general title of funnel or whatever, or just masterclass, people might get confused. So you kind of want to put the title of your masterclass here. Now, the next thing we'll do is look at our domain. So you can have a specific domain connected to every single one of your funnels. Each of your funnels is essentially its own website. So I could have it be something like stevenswebinar.com and connect that instead of it being, stevenswebinar.pretty-co. And then it gives you the instructions for how to connect this domain to your funnel. If you just want to use your primary domain name, let's say you put, stevenswebsite.com as your main domain for your main website, it would be .stevenswebsite.com instead of pretty dash. But if you end up just using pretty dash, it would be .pretty-co. So you don't necessarily have to put, stevenswebinar.com. You could have stevenswebinar.stevenswebsite.com. So you can change this subdomain however you want as well. So we'll just change it to Stevens Webinar and leave it at that. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do, and you'll see how all this connects later on, but I just wanna get this set up first. So go ahead and head over to your contacts section. We're actually gonna create a member group that people will be placed in when they sign up for your masterclass. That way, they're the only ones that can see this masterclass page. So we will add the group for webinar. Since we already have one for masterclass, I just want to show you. So we'll add one for webinar, and that will be the group that they're going to be placed in after they sign up for your webinar or your masterclass, and they will be the only ones that can access that page. And don't worry, I will show you how to set all that up. I just want to get this housekeeping done and out of the way, and then you'll see later on how it all connects. So the next thing we'll do is add the upsell product that we're going to be selling in our Tripwire page. So we'll head over to the store, go to products, and we will create a product. Now I've already created it for you, but I'll kind of go through this so you can see what I did here. So I just named it Upsell Workbook. You can put whatever description you want because essentially it's going to be in the funnel, so you're not going to see this product page anyway. And we hid the product, so it won't bring us to a product page. It just keeps us in the funnel checking out. So we've priced it at $7. You can make it a subscription if you want. You can do whatever you want here. And the reason I chose digital product is so that I could upload the file. So when they purchase this, it will automatically send them the ebook or whatever kind of file you're selling to them to their email. And on the thank you page, I will have a button to download the book as well, just in case they don't check their email or the email went to spam and they never saw it. I put it in both places just for good measure. So that's essentially all you need on this page. You don't need a custom thank you page because the funnel is going to bring you to the thank you page. So you don't necessarily have to do that. But if you were selling in your regular store, you could have a custom thank you page for every single separate product. And then you just add a picture. You don't need to worry about categorization because we're in a funnel and this isn't going to be on our regular store. So go ahead and save that and we will move on to the next step. So we'll head back over to our funnel and get in the builder. So this is the funnel. So like I said, they start on the sales page, they get brought to the sign up, Tripwire, checkout, thank you, masterclass page. This is all of the steps, and each of these are the pages. So when you click on them, you can go to the different pages or the pop-ups to edit them. You can also edit the settings in each of the pages and change the URL. You can make it public, password protected, or members only. And this is what we will be doing for the masterclass page at the end, where we add them to that webinar member group that we created. So that way they're the only ones that can see the masterclass page, but we will do that last. And you can also change the SEO for each page. So let's go ahead and go through this first page. This first page is just a sales page telling them everything about this masterclass, what they're gonna get, the transformation, what it's gonna teach you, and all of that. But all we care about is this button bringing them to the next funnel step, which is the pop-up sign up. So every single one of these buttons is going to be going to that next funnel step. So you wanna go through and make sure that the button is going there. So on each button, you're gonna click the edit link and you're gonna just double check that it says next funnel step, and it does. And the next funnel step is the pop-up sign up. So check each of the buttons, make sure they all go to the pop-up sign up, and let's move on to the next page. And the next page is the pop-up sign up. So we'll click edit on there. And as you can see, it's just a nice little pop-up sign up form. You can put more information in here. You can use all the same widgets, all the same drag and drop features that you would use for a huge normal page. You can put it right here in the pop-up. But all we care about in this is the pop-up sign up form. So instead of using like a regular form or a checkout form, we decided to use a member sign up form for this one. And the reason being is so that they will get placed into a certain member group when they sign up. So as you can see in the settings, we're not enabling login because we only want them to be able to register for this masterclass. And the custom page after login or registration is going to be the next funnel step, which is the Tripwire page. So after they register for this, they're going to be brought to that Tripwire page. And then the most important thing here is the adding them to a group. So that way, when they do log in, they will be the only ones that can see the masterclass page at the end with the masterclass on it. So when they register for this, we want them to be put into the masterclass group. So you would choose the webinar group that I just created. And so that way, when they fill this form out and they're ready to go to their masterclass, it's going to automatically put them in the webinar group, which will give them access to the masterclass page. And I'll show you that at the end. And it's going to bring them to the next funnel step, which is the Tripwire. And alternatively, you can also select a email marketing list that you want to add them into. That way you can segment them and send just them different emails if you want to. You can also tag them as well. So save that, and now we've got that all set. So now whenever someone signs up for your class, they will get automatically put into the webinar member group. So let's move on to the Tripwire page. So this page is just an upsell for a premium workbook. The masterclass itself was free, but there's still a way that you could make some money in your funnel if you want to. You could also alternatively just offer a workbook that comes with the masterclass and have them just download it. But I wanted to add a little extra to this funnel, so I created a workbook upsell. So this page is just showing everything about the workbook. You can definitely add more if you want. It's telling you the price. And then what we want to look at here is the button. So we want this button to bring them to the pop-up checkout form, which we will edit next. So let's double check the link on this. So as it says here, the link is bringing them to the next funnel step, which is the pop-up checkout. So that button's good to go. Now, I created a link here to say, no thanks, just bring me to the masterclass. And this link is going to bring them to the thank you page. Instead of choosing next funnel step from this list in the funnel links, normally you would pick next funnel step, but for this case, since we don't want them to go to the pop-up checkout, we want them to go to the thank you page. So you can just choose the actual page from the list here. So we chose thank you page for that. So that way, no, I don't want the workbook, and it'll bring them to the thank you page where they can access the masterclass because that's all they care about. So that's all you have to worry about for this page. So let's go ahead and edit the pop-up checkout now. So it's a similar pop-up just like the sign up checkout, but this time we're using a checkout widget because we want to sell that product. So go into the settings here and into products, and you're going to select the product that you want. And we've already chosen the upsell workbook. So you want to make sure there's a product in this checkout so people can buy things. You can add bump offers if you want. If you have more products, or maybe you have an audio version, you could put that as a bump. You don't need to worry about too many of the other settings here. You can style how your checkout looks as well. And then in the settings here, the thank you page you could have chosen on the store on the product like you saw, but like I said, you should just set it here. So on this settings for this checkout widget that's selling that specific workbook, the thank you page is going to be the next funnel step, which as you know is the thank you page. So that's where we want them to go. But as I said, you can always just choose which page you want them to go to, but in this flow, we want them to go to the next funnel step. You can choose whether you want discounts on them. You could enable customer registrations, but they've already registered essentially when they filled out your sign up form, so you don't really need to worry about that. I would have the do not ask for an address when selling digital goods because we're just selling an ebook. We don't need their address, so it makes it easy. They just enter their name and email and then their credit card information or their PayPal and move on. You can also add them to another email list here saying bought workbook or something, just so you can keep them targeted and you can keep selling to them or just building a relationship with them with email. And again, you can tag customers as well. But that's it for the checkout page. I just wanted to make sure that you get the product in there, so make sure that you have the right product selected, and if you want to add any bump offers, go ahead and do that as well. So now that we've gotten the pop-up checkout done, let's move on to the thank you page. So we'll head over to the thank you page and edit that a little bit. So the thank you page is super simple, just letting them know you're in before you watch, maybe give them a few more steps. But all that really matters on this page is the button and where it's gonna go. And as you know, we want them to go to the next funnel step, which is the masterclass page. So we'll double check the links on here and make sure that they are going to the right place. So as again, it's going to the next funnel step, which we want. So we're good to go on this page. All right, the last page of the funnel, the masterclass page. So this is the page where they're gonna watch their Evergreen Masterclass. So this is where you would upload your video that you want them to watch. So let's actually talk about video real quick. So on Pretty Dashboard, there are several options for you to place your videos on here. So the first way is going to be free, and that's using YouTube unlisted videos, which essentially makes it so they can't be found in search. So you really could have a free video option and just make it unlisted and place the link into the video widget here, and it will show up here and people will not be able to find it in search. There's also the second option, which is Vimeo, which many of you have used, and they have a free option as well. I think you could probably get about 10 videos uploaded to Vimeo for completely free, and then again, you would just put in the video embed code into this source from the video widget here on the widget bar. And the third option, and it's what we like using, is called Spotlighter. Now, Spotlighter is similar to Vimeo, and it's also similarly priced. You can get 25 videos for $9 a month, or you can get unlimited videos for around $20 a month, which is really affordable. And again, you would put in the embed code from Spotlighter in here. Now, I want to show you Spotlighter real quick because it's the one that we use. It's the one that's right here being used on this masterclass page. So we're in Spotlighter right now, and you can see that exact video that I was just talking about. The real cool thing about Spotlighter, and which we love, especially for masterclasses, is the ability to have buttons and other things pop up on your video as they're watching. So for a masterclass, this could change the game. So on your Evergreen Masterclass, you could have it pop up halfway through a button saying buy my course or sign up for this other masterclass or whatever. So you can really give call to actions throughout the whole video. You can really edit how it looks, and you can put your logo on here. I just really love Spotlighter, and the link is in the below in the description if you want to try it out. It's a 2-week free trial, and like I said, their lowest plan is like $9 a month and you get 25 videos. So to me, it's a no-brainer, especially with all the features that you have within Spotlighter. If you decide to use Spotlighter, the link is in the description below, but as I said, there are other options and free options that you can use. All you have to worry about is putting in the video widget and then putting in the embed codes in here. So you could put a YouTube link in here, you could put your Vimeo link in here, you could alternatively put the whole embed code as you see in there, and it'll populate on your Pretty Dashboard. But with Spotlighter, you're gonna put just the whole entire embed code, which we have here. So just wanted to get the video stuff out of the way. So now that you have your video up on here, you also can place another button here, possibly for your offer or whatever you're selling. So if you were to have a course offer, you could have this button go to your course or your course funnel, or you could have it go to another checkout page that you add in this funnel that gives them whatever your offer is. So that's up to you. And you could alternatively add some scarcity on here with a timer, letting them know that they need to purchase this offer ASAP. And the last thing I want to show you with this funnel is making this masterclass page for members only. So you're going to head back over to your funnel dashboard. You're going to go down here and edit the page for the masterclass page, and we're going to click page access and make it members only. So the webinar group is the only group that can see this page. So if someone were to land on this page and not have signed up for this masterclass, they won't be in that member group and they will not be able to see this page. So for example, if we were to preview this page right now, it's going to show a login form. So this is what they would see if they did not register for your masterclass. So if they do land on this page and they have registered for your masterclass and they enter their information, they will see the masterclass page. And you can easily edit how that login page looks by going to your pages here and going to system pages and clicking member login registration. That's where you can edit how this page looks. So when they do land on it, you can have it branded to your actual masterclass or whatever funnel you're building right now. And the last thing you should always do when you create a website, do not mess with this first. Do it completely last after you love everything on your pages, is edit for mobile. Now, I won't go into that tutorial in detail right now, but I will have a link below in the description for how to edit on mobile with Pretty Dashboard, and I'll have it pop up right now in the corner so you can go ahead and watch that. But I would do that last after you finish this whole funnel, make sure everything's hooked up. It looks like how you want it on desktop, then edit your mobile. So like I said, the link is in the description below if you need help with mobile editing. All right, how did that feel? Are you super excited to set up your Evergreen Masterclass funnel? Like I said, you can use this template right now on prettydash.co. All you have to do is sign up for a free 2-week trial and you can build to your heart's content. And another thing I wanted to offer you, since you made it through this video all the way to the end, I would love to give you a discount code if you do end up picking a plan after your 2-week trial. So use the code YouTube and you will get 10% off of your monthly or yearly plan indefinitely. If you want to see more videos like this, where I build out different funnels or I mess around on Pretty Dashboard, please consider subscribing, liking, and doing all of the YouTube things. That way we can keep being found and we keep showing up on your feed. Bye.